I told you I could play Glockenspiel. As you may have gathered from my performance there, it's Harry Potter week! I think my experience with Harry Potter itself is different to a lot of people's experience. You're probably going to judge me for this, and that's okay. I judged me for this. But I saw pretty much everything about Harry Potter before I read the books. I saw the movies, and I saw the Star Kid musicals, and I saw the Potter Puppet Pals. I sort of grew up going to see the Harry Potter movies with my family, so I don't blame myself as much for that. Though I did put off reading the books because I'm a bad person. I don't think reading the books after having watched the movies was as bad as it could have been for me. If you've met me, you know that I don't pay attention to life and things that are going on around me very much. I mean, I had completely forgotten whether Snape was a good guy or not. In fact, I think I had forgotten most of the plot points. I think there are a lot of pros and cons when it comes to having read the Harry Potter books now as a 17-year-old as opposed to growing up with them. For one thing, I got to just read them all in the course of a month or two, which was good because I didn't have to wait for books to come out, but at the same time I'm not sure if I would have read them in the same way if I had that wait. Something that I was concerned about having read the books in such a short space of time was the progression from them being the sort of 11-year-olds to them being 17-year-olds who were possibly going to die and are sad and stuff. But while it obviously seemed like a quicker progression, it still felt natural. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what I like about Harry Potter itself and stuff now, if you haven't shunned me. I love these books, they're good. Harry Potter is possibly my favourite book series ever. I think even in the first few books where they're children's stories, all the characters are still really relatable and in-depth. And there are things that you can read into it as an older person reading the book, but I think if you're a child, you would. It's like a multi-layered thing. I actually can't think of any characters in the Harry Potter series that I don't like in one way or another. Even with characters that you're not supposed to like Professor Umbridge, I like them even as just a plot device. I think JK did a really good depiction of lots of different types of personalities, and I can relate a lot of the characters to a lot of people I know in real life. I was actually talking to Eliza last night and she told me that I was a cross between Luna Lovegood and Gilderoy Lockhart, which I think is equally hilarious and accurate. The Harry Potter books are some of the books that have affected me the most reading them ever. I cried a lot while reading the series, especially in Deathly Hallows. I was a wreck for days. I did this thing where when a character is sad and I want to hug them and I can't, I just hug the book. And I think I've never done that so much as when I read the Harry Potter series. I wish I could read Harry Potter again for the first time, but at the same time I feel like it's really rereadable, which I need to do. I think my favourite movie adaptation of the books after having read them was the Deathly Hallows two-parter, because it just kept a lot in from the books and was very true to them, especially compared to some of the other movies in the franchise that I won't go into because this video will be really long and I'll get angry. Harry Potter is a beautiful and lovable and heartbreaking and hilarious series, and I love it very, very much, but sometimes I don't like it for giving me all of these feelings. Eliza, I'll see you on Friday, and Ez, I'll see you on Sunday, where you will make your videos and say stuff about Harry Potter. Harry Potter, ooh, Harry Potter, yeah.